Hello, everybody. Welcome back to the next episode of Caveopolis. So, I cleaned up the area a bit. Um, Basically, all I really did between episodes was I made this. It's a little storage area for like all the extra stuff. Which you can see, like I've got like the different upgrades, for various things. Got pipes in here. I've got like all my tools in here. This is for like machines, like machine blocks. And then like I've got like crafted items, things that don't go in, like that don't really have a place in the drawers. But yeah, and then it's like, dyes. I've got storage items. And I've got like weapons that will go in here, armors. These are like my different armor sets. So I've got those. And also, I kind of started trying to figure out a design for in here. I don't know if I'm going to stick with this. And the reason is because we go in here, you kind of got this now. So, yeah, I'm not sure. I was mucking around with designs. I don't think I'm going to keep this design. I think I might change it. Make it look different. But, I think in this episode, I'm going to do in here. And I think it would be... Like, I want to automate this kind of... like the eroders. So... yeah, I think what we'll do is we'll just pick up all these eroders and we'll just make it so that we can automate them. There's 8. And I don't think I have any other ones. I think 8 will be okay though. Or maybe... let's actually make the second one. Like, let's make a couple more. So... let's take any wood. Any wood will work. I'm gonna need buckets. Yeah. Okay, fine. So we'll need 2 more. So we'll make 2 more buckets. Fill these up with water. Like so. Get some planks. And then we'll make 2 more rotors. That way we have 10 of them. Like so. And then like so. There we go. Okay. And that gives us a total of 10 eroders, which is plenty. We'll just put those in there. But we're also gonna need pipes. And we're gonna need some of these upgrades, so we'll get some round robins. We'll get retrieval. And then we'll get a bunch of pipes. Okay. So, the basic idea for this is we want to be able to have like a place where we can throw items into it, have it go distribute equally to all of the areas, like all of the eroders, and then come and go into, like come into an output. And I want both the output and the input to be here on this side. So if we just kind of go like this, this can be the output. I am gonna need one of those buckets that I put away because I'm gonna need to put water there. At least I might. I'm not sure. We'll bring one just in case. But anyway, the idea is to have it so that like things automatically get taken out and put into these. So we'll go one there, one there, one there, one there. 3, 4, which means the 5th one will go there. And then we just do the same over on this side. Like so. Okay. And then we need an input on all of these. So we need it to go all the way around like so. Pick this up. And what we'll do is we'll say like we'll have the output be here. This will be the output, and then we'll have the input be here so that I can take things out from each side. I'm gonna need more pipes, I think. Yeah, we're gonna definitely need more pipes. But yeah, so this will be like the way it goes. So we put the input in here, and then we say, hey, I want you to go travel around and like go into each one. We'll put round robins on these. In fact, what we'll actually do to make it so that it's easier to do a round robin on these, we'll put a chest there. Yeah, it'll make it easier to do like the round robins if we have the chest like in the middle up top, and then have them go underneath, and then we can, that's retrieval. Let's get some sunders, which would be this one. I think we might actually make some more extractors. Okay, we're gonna need to make some more of those wooden ones. So we need more of these, so we need more of those. That, and do that, and there we go. That gives us 3. Which is plenty. And, oh yeah, we also need... Is there like a crafting table on a stick? Craft. No. There's no... I mean, there are some... I guess there's some things that I could do. Crafting grid. Wireless crafting terminal. Nah, okay. So... let's just make up a ton of these. Because you can never have too many. Okay, so like that. And then we do this. And... I don't want you going there. Give me 1 sec. Okay. Let's fix this. Like it's so. And then we'll say extract of round robin. Up all chests. So anything that goes in there we'll put there. And then we'll put here a retrieval from everything. Okay. So what this should allow us to do is if we get something that we can erode, let's do this. We'll take 1 full thing of logs, and we should be able to put this in here, and it should go to every single eroder. There you go. And since it has a round robin, it will equally distribute them to every single eroder. And then once they're done, we should start seeing the planks. I guess we need to put an extractor on all of them. Okay, so it looks like we're gonna need to put an extractor on all of the eroders, which isn't an issue. We can easily make a bunch of them. Let's just get a couple of these. Is there any trash cans in this mod? There is the trash can mod. This is fantastic. Okay. So, real quick, let's make a bunch of the hoppers. So we'll do this. We'll just make a bunch of them. Let me make a bunch of them, please. Thank you. Okay. And then we make all these into those. And we'll do this in just a sec, because that's fantastic. But we should be able to just go extract, extract, and there you go. Extract, 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 and then if we take an open hand and we open this one, we take the retriever out. Where are you going? No. Okay, so yeah, we need to put extractors in all of these so that they won't try going into them. So extract, 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 and extract. And then there we go. Have this be a retrieval. So now everything is going out of here and going into here. There we go. And since we don't have filters on them, anything that goes in that goes over here will be extracted, which is good. Those out, take those out, take those out. Okay. And it did the same over here, so we gotta take these all out. There we go. Okay. So it should work. Let's try it one more time. So I think if we take cobble, or is it stone? I think it might be stone in the eroder to make the gravel. Yeah, and just cobblestone. I want to give a gravel. And I forget how to do it because it's been a while. Gravel. Ah, okay. Smooth stone. Either way, let's quickly test this. We'll make cobblestone. Just to see, make sure it goes through properly. So if we do that, we send it all through. It should all convert and then go into this chest. do you need? Ah. Hmm. Why is this not retrieving? Give me one sec. So, now I just realized that I had accidentally turned the recording off when I said I'd be right back rather than pausing it. So, yeah, there's about half an hour worth of me doing stuff and talking to you guys completely gone. Anyway, so what I did was I couldn't figure out what was going on with the pipes mod. It's being, like, the pretty pipes mod's being weird. So I decided to switch everything up for the pipes mod. And I have this down here and it's like all going through. But I did do quite a bit of stuff in the footage that I lost. So, basically, I made a Stirling dynamo, which is this guy. It basically uses like any type of fuel as a way to make energy. So we have that. And then if we basically if you put some of this, here, I'll show you. If you put this into an eroder like so, it'll give you this stuff. So basically this sand erodes down into this stuff. And what you do with this is, if you come over here, and I made a couple of machines. So I made this machine, which I'll show you in a minute what that is. But I made a blast chamber, which basically allows you to turn ice into water and lava into obsidian. And basically it gives you like a few different things that you can make. Like distilled redstone turns into redstone block. You can make like you can use this, which we get later, to make like ender pearls, and then of course like energized glowstone, get glowstone. Basically this is just something you use to free stuff. You have the pulverizer, which is what I had been talking about, you know, like where you put one ingot in and it's like 1-to-1 for the dust. That's what this is. You can also use gravel in here to get flint, and you have like a chance to get flint and sand. And then basically it's like, you know, this is how you make the dust and stuff. And it's pretty useful because like with the eroders it was, if you remember, it was 2 ingots for 1 dust. But in this case, it's 1-to-1. So that's the pulverizer. And then you also have this one, which basically is used to make charcoal. Or in this case, you put bitumen in there and you get coke and tar. And the coke, if you put that with iron into the induction smelter, you get the steel. And this particular inductive, like this thing, is used to get a lot of different unique items. Like there's some items in here that you can't make unless you use this. So yeah, that's what this is. And all it is just coke and iron. Just like so. And It does take fuel, like it takes power, but that's the basics of what I had done. And yeah, but unfortunately, about, like I said, like 35, maybe 40 minutes worth of footage went out the window. But I also mentioned that tar is not really used for anything other than fuel. Well, it's a good fuel source, but it's not the best fuel source. But I had said that this is a good, like, tar is a good, like, fuel source for these. Aside from coke. Coke is, like, by far one of the best, in my opinion. Because if we look here, we go crafting, you go to this. This smelts 160, which is the best. One of, like, it's by far the best thing to smelt with, fuel-wise. But, yeah, so we did that. Also, I made a bunch more pipes, because, like I said, I'm gonna be switching over the pretty pipes, because I've been having troubles with the pretty pipes. Usually the pretty pipes are really good, but for some reason they've been acting wonky. So, yeah. The thing is, though, is like I'm not sure if I can do a round robin for the pipes mod. If we go at pipes, it's like if you look, like there isn't really a round robin kind of feature. So I think for this, I'll keep this as the pretty pipes so I can use the round robin. But yeah. Also, I do want to, like, at some point I'm going to be, like, I'm in the process of doing the next upgrade, which is this. This is what I was working on. So, I now have the stuff for it, so we might as well make it. And this will allow us to get the nether stuff. So we go here, we craft this, and we put this in here. Basically what this will allow us to do is this will now allow us to get iron, or nether stuff, but we need power for it, if you see. So we need to make another one of these, or at least add power to it. But I think it wouldn't be too difficult, considering, because we do have the Sterling Dynamo. And I want to, like, change this. Move this to better locations. Take out the blast chamber. Put that in there for now. I'll take this, and I'll move it to here. And then what we'll do is we'll take the Sterling Dynamo, and we'll have this be the power source over here, just so we can start getting some of the mods. Okay, so I think what we need to do is we need to go like that, and then an energy pipe, and then if we take this and we go like so, and then why are you not outputting? I'm stuck back here. Hmm. Let's see if it will work up top. Ah, it's because I had to reset it. Right. Okay. So it just wanted me to reset the thing. Fine then. Anyway, we'll let that go. Let that build up. And yeah, basically this will get us the different fragments for these. And then of course these are used in this thing in order to get all the stuff we need for the nether. We'll just kind of put that in there and let it go. And take all this out. Just kind of keep all the fragments in there. Yeah, and as this goes, it will gather up the different kinds of fragments for these things. And we'll go through. As you can see, it'll slowly work in the background. And I am actually going to say, clear this. I'll clear all these. Just so that, like, it can go through and smelt everything that it needs to smelt. Mm. There we go. All sides. Yeah, it'll be okay. We'll just let that go. I want to redo this whole thing anyway. Have, like, each upgrade have its own ore extractor and all that. So, yeah. Each one will have its own thing. And I am also going to redo this as well. But since most of what I had done is basically dead in the water. Oh yeah. Yeah, since most of what I did is now dead in the water, what we'll do is I'll have like a gears box, I guess, here. Oh, and I did go and kill some squid as well. So that was something that I had gone down to the waters and did. Well, we'll make a gearbox for all the gears. And I'll put steel here. I was gonna do like this stuff, but nether ores. We do need to go and pick up each one of those fragments. So let's pick up the fragments. Like so. Put those all back in there. Now we need these. And then we needed to do one more debris. So that we can get this. And if we do ancient debris, if we put this into the induction smelter, it'll give us 2 scrap, which is fan-freaking-tastic if you ask me. Because basically you're doubling it. So let's take this. And I think I can put this in the induction. Yeah, and that will give me a chance to get a copper ingot. But honestly, I'm not too concerned about that. So for now, we'll just kind of go like that. We'll say, hey, give us some gold. Because if we use this and the, yeah, see? We use the ingots and the nether scrap in the induction smelter. It will give us the netherite ingot, which is one of the ones that like we need to make it. Let's make a controller. That's probably not gonna be something I'm gonna use. It's really good for automation, like it says. But I'm not sure if I'm gonna get into the XNet. I mean, it's kind of good. Don't get me wrong, it's really overpowered. But I'm not sure if it's something I'm gonna get into. I do also need to set this up so that I can, like, have these go down to the storage. And also have it so that they get rid of the sticks. Because these sticks are taking up a lot of space. Sorry, I just used it on my microphone. Anyway, let's check out the trash can. So, there's different kinds of trash cans. There's like fluid and all that. But I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to go for this one. So we need stone, a chest, and wood. I mean, not wood, stone. Stone, chest, and cobblestone. So, no, it doesn't matter which one we use. No. I mean, it doesn't matter if we have it. I was gonna say, like, it doesn't matter which one we use, but imagine if we have it or not. And then we need 3, and then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I think that's right. So if we go like this, and we say chest, yeah, just make a chest. Do this, trash can. Now what we can do is if we go like underneath here, let's kind of break all this out from underneath these. I think what we should be able to do is we should be able to put down a trash can and then have the items filter into it so that we put the trash can right here. We say we want sticks to go into it. Say only sticks. So then that's whitelist the sticks. So only sticks will go in there. Hopefully, we'll see. Nope. That up. But yeah, if this works, then only the stick should be going into the trash bin. And we'll also do the saplings because we don't really need the saplings. So here we go. There. 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 And I know these ones don't have anything in them, but they will eventually, so we'll just kind of have it so all of them are extracting. And then if I'm right, yeah, see, the sticks are starting to go through. And it'll only be the sticks that go through now. So we can just kind of go like this and go whoop, throw all the sticks away. And then we'll also add, like I said, we'll add the saplings to the trash chute as well. So saplings, because I don't really need them. I don't really want them. I just want the wood. And this way, only the wood will be going into these. And this works perfectly, because then we can add in this one, and if we go sapling, I think azalea, I think we can add this one in right there. So now anytime there's like azalea bushes or the azalea saplings, it'll automatically get thrown out. There we go. And all these are good. Yeah. Okay. So now the only thing that's going in these is the wood. Which is great. This means I don't have to come here and clean these out as often. Because that was something that was getting very annoying. Was me having to constantly come and clean them out. Okay. So. We need you. There we go. That's 2. Ooh, and that's lucky. We got some of this. This is kind of cool because it gives us this stuff, which is really good for growing. But it also works as like a catalyst, basically. See? Look here. That's basically what it does. But it's kind of cool because like you get this stuff. And this is used as like kind of like a catalyst for the machine. And it doubles what you put in. Or you get extra what you put in. So it's a good way to like duplicate what you have. So we do that and we do that, and that will give us the ingots. It does want me to get into soul forging. Which, like, yeah. This is gonna be interesting. The Soul Forge. There's also a way to do the better mods. Like, better mobs is kinda good. I mean, better, like, oh, not kinda good. It's very good. Better mods is overpowered. It's basically like, it gives you the ability to do basically mob farming. Like, AFK mob farming. It's insane. But I don't think it's something I'm going to be getting into soon. At least not for a while. I want to finish these things before I get into, like, these. The deepest part. This one's actually kind of interesting. Like, I like the way this is. Like, this thing is interesting the way these work. But, again, like I said, not gonna get into that just yet. Oh, and by the way, this is why I was making the obsidian. Was to get the hardened glass. Bone block. Hey! Sorry. So, my oldest cat, Kirby, tends to be a bully to my second oldest cat, Jack. And Jack is a pushover. So, like, Kirby will kick him off of the spot that he goes to sit on. And it's funny because, like, Jack gets all upset about it, but he doesn't do anything about it. He just kind of, like, gets all upset and starts, like, meowing and freaking out. And it's like, if it really bothers you, then do something about it, little boy. And he's just like, meow. And yeah, he gets, like, really upset, but, like, he won't do anything. He'll just sit there and take it. It's like, you can do something. You know, you can, you know, fight back and take your spot back. But no, he's not gonna take his spot back. Because, yeah, he's not a baby. He's just, he doesn't fight back because he's too much of a scaredy cat. And it's really freaking cute because I always feel bad for him because I'll be doing something else and I'll hear him just like, it's like, really? Are you really, like, that upset? You know, that, like, you're gonna go absolutely mental? But whatever. It's okay. He's fine. Ooh, so many of these. Let's actually make some of those. So if we do this and put these in here, we can make this, the withered dust. It's only used for these, but the withered skulls are used to make stuff for the soul forge. So you see, we need these. And yeah, that's gonna be a while. But as you see here, we need 4 of these. We're also gonna need 3 for the wither skeleton. So that's gonna be 4. That's 12. So we need 16. We need 28, I think. Say 28. I think it's 28. 16. Oh yeah, 28. So that should be enough. Enderman. I mean, I want to kill you, but at the same time I don't want to kill you. Because... Actually, you know what? Get ready for the loudness. Oh, okay. It's not very loud. He didn't drop me anything though, which sucks. But it's okay. Oh, also, see? You, only downside is you can't see them going through, but like, you can see that this works. So, yeah. We need the blown blocks. Yes, we need blown blocks. Okay, so we're gonna need quite a lot of bones. So we'll just make a stack of bone blocks. I'll make a stack of bone. I did it again. We'll make a stack of bone blocks. Okay, we'll make a stack of bone blocks. And then if we put the bone blocks into the eroder, those will go through and give us bones. Then we use the bones. Actually, take half this. We'll do 16 bone blocks. And if we do bone blocks and bones, we get the bone, like we get the skeleton skulls. Yeah, we do need to make this. We've done part of it. But yeah, we need to make this thing. Which isn't too difficult. We've basically got everything we need. Those. Everything is good. Woo! I do have a place down here where I'm trying to like, I set it up so that mobs could spawn in there. Are they spawning in there? Because the of them are just spawning in here and then they're teleporting up everywhere. Which is okay. It's not that big of an issue. But do that. And I'll just kind of put this in the miscellaneous area. Yes, I want those up there. And then we'll put the obsidian there. Blaze rods, blaze powder. Okay. So, we'll put another one of these in. I think I do need this. No, okay. But I will put another 64 going of the bitumen. Just so that we can get some more coke. And I do want to take this heavy oil out. Which I might actually do here. If I take this and this, I can say, let's pick this up. Say, hey, configure output. We'll say, hey, take that, put it in there. And that should take out. Will take out the oil? Oh, wait, no. So, do that, and we'll say extract from there. And I will start putting the oil in there. And this will allow me to collect the heavy oil. Sweet. Which means I can also put this in here. And I do kind of want like this to be automatically fed. Let's go and get some of the fluid pipes. And we'll have it so it's automatically fed lava. That uses bronze and fluid pipes. Oh, by the way, that's actually why I made so many bronze. That's because like I was making the pipes. And also why I have so many pipes. It's like I have a ton of pipes. And it's like, why is there so many pipes? But it's because I was making like these. And if you look, these pipes are used to make the other pipes. Eventually, I'm gonna switch everything to universal, I think. Or at least, like, a majority of them can universal, but for now, it's okay. So, go... augment input. There we go. And that will automatically start doing that. This will like fill up as this goes through, and it makes the oil. It'll start filling that up. And since we have these, I can actually go and show you guys what I was doing, like how I was like getting all the lava and why I have so much of it. So if we go all the way down, I'm kind of clearing out the lava level that we have down here. Yeah, see, they've been spawning here and like teleporting up to my area. But as you can see, I've been kind of like clearing out the lava here. I've basically been like making a staircase, and what I've been doing is I've been doing this. I've been putting this like these down. Okay, put this down. No, let me put this down. Why won't it let me put this down? That's so weird. Let me put that one down. Huh. Weird. Anyway, what I've been doing is I've been coming here, taking a bucket, and I've just been like picking up the lava and putting it into here. Man, and I've slowly been like, as you can see, I've slowly been getting this down. It's taking forever though. Like, that's for sure. But yeah, I've just been going through, you know, gathering up the lava, using it in for my machines. And it's a slow process, but it works. At least this way I have like a decent amount of lava that I can just come and pick up. And the benefit of this is it's not only giving me like a ton of lava to use, it's also getting rid of it. And once I get like into like more mechanism, I can make these bigger so I can carry more lava and like other resources, you know, like other liquids. So that'll be beneficial. Yeah, it's literally just like a matter of like running around, like running down here, picking up the lava, you know, going back up. And so far I've gotten about, like I think this is like my 5th tank of lava. Because each one holds 32 buckets, so... Oh, it's because it's set to bucket mode. How do I turn it off of bucket mode? Yeah, because it's set, this is set to bucket mode no, which means, and this is set to bucket mode yes. That's not supposed to be set to bucket mode. Which is weird. Because I don't think I set it to bucket mode. And I'm not sure how to get it to turn off. Because, like, I can pick stuff up using it as a bucket. Yeah, this is basically what bucket mode is, by the way. You can just pick stuff up using it in your hand. Two. Okay. Yeah, that's bucket mode. I just don't remember how to get it off of bucket mode. Ooh. Either way, I'll figure it out. Ouchie. Let's head back up. But yeah, that's more or less what I do to get my lava. Either way. Okay. Nice. And this thing is kind of struggling for power. Maybe because this thing takes a lot of power. But Sterling dynamos are great for that. Or just any kind of dynamo, actually. We look up dynamo. But yeah, if you look up the different dynamos, there's like a bunch of different interesting ones. Each one has a different kind of like thing that it burns. So the Sterling dynamo does like, this one burns fuel. This one does oil. And it's only these 3 kinds of oil that you can burn. But then there's this one, which does lava. This one, which does like coins. As you can see, it does like different coins. And then you have this one, which burns like these kinds of things, like the lapisoid ones, like gems, basically. The disenchanter, which burns enchantments. So like as you get enchanting, like if you have like enchanting, you know, like enchanted books that you don't want or anything like that, you know, you can easily do that. But yeah, and then you have the gourmet, which burns food. And depending on what food you burn, you get different types of energy. This one's fun, in my opinion. Like, it's kind of. This one's like an interesting concept of the gourmet dynamo. Bones. Yeah, the gourmet dynamo is kind of fun. I usually go for the Sterling dynamo. Just because, like, it's. In my opinion, the Sterling dynamo is really easy to use. Although, this one is also easy because, like, you can get the tree oil pretty easily. If you have, like, a setup so that you can get, like, infinite oil, then this one, the compression dynamo, is pretty good. But it all depends on what kind of fuel you want to use. Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. I think we're gonna need more. So it'd be 1, 2, 3, 4, and 1, 2, 3. They'll leave us with 5. That's okay. So we'll do that. We'll make 7 of these, which is what we need. Spooky, scary skeleton. That is an awesome reference. That's a reference to a very, very old song. And there's no way I'm not gonna tell the name is because I don't remember what the name of the song is, but I do remember it's a reference to a song. It's like spooky, spooky, scary skeletons. It's a good song. It's like one of those songs, you know, that like, you know, those children's songs that are sung at Halloween. At least that's what it reminds me of. So we want one for that, one for those, and I have this set for redstone, or for that one. That's set for that. And over here I have like the different kinds of like mob drops. But we're not gonna worry about that right now because it's gonna be a while until I get the mobs. I wonder. Wow. There's a lot of animals in there now. I'm going to kill all of them. There's a frog. This is not from, like, this is not your that's not the normal Minecraft frog. This came out before the frogs were introduced in Minecraft. So you can't get like frog lights in this, unfortunately. Even though the frog legs look so good. But you do get frog legs. Frog legs actually make decent food. Especially when combined with other meat. No, no, hold. You're making me break the area. Hold still. You're making me break everything. But yeah, frog legs aren't very good with like snack, but you can make golden frog legs, which is awesome. And of course, cooked frog legs, you know, but yeah. Frog legs are nice. But I do have these things in here. Put those away, put those away, put that away. Okay. Ore extractor. Ore extractor. Oh, right. Right, I remember. It was from there. That's why I was getting blaze rods. Let's see. Okay. Put those through. And yeah, this thing doesn't want to actually. Let's just. There we go. Yeah, that will slowly bring up power. Although we want to do this so we can get a bunch of those. Okay. So I do want to make a soul forge. And I'm wearing one of these. Okay, so let's... I'm not actually gonna do the soul forge. At least not right now. We're not gonna get into that. Not fully. But what I do want to get into is... You know what? Real quick, let's remove that. And... we'll wait until we get a sapling. Actually... you know what? No, I think I have saplings. Sap. Yeah. Pretty sure I have saplings I need. But there's like a tree farm thing that we can get into. That would be beneficial. So we take this. Basically, what we would do is this thing. Can be placed next to an oak, dark oak, birch, or spruce tree to gather resin. And this thing takes quite a bit to make, but it's not that difficult. And it's actually really useful. So I think between episodes, what I might do is I'll make some of these. I think you can have up to 4 for a tree. So I'll make one of those. And I think I might have it in here. I think I'll take out some of these. Have this grown in here. I think that's the way we'll get the saplings. Or not the saplings, oil. Or maybe I'll make an entirely new room. I'm not sure. Because this is tall enough for it. So I think I might put it here. Because I don't need this much azalea. Like, we've got almost... all these ones are like, not very full. And then you've got the azaleas, which is like almost 2 full chests full. So, yeah, between episodes, I'll build these. So we need this thing. Take that off, take that off. Remove that, remove that, remove that. I'll keep the sterling dynamo on there. We'll build one of those. And we'll get started with like the resin stuff like that. Get that all sorted. And yeah, so I think this is a good spot to end this episode here. Um, I do apologize for like the whole, derp thing on my end with like the thinking I was recording but really not recording. But for now, I guess we will call this there, and in the next episode we'll try, like, we'll get into more of the, we'll get into, like, we'll finish out this deal. We'll get into some of the like ender stuff, and then we'll see about maybe starting into the forge, the soul forge stuff. But for now, with that said, thank you so much for watching. I hope you guys enjoyed. I'll see you in the next video, whenever that may be. With that said, goodbye.